They're after us. They know we're still in here.
They're after the place. They don't know why, they just remember. Remember that they want to be in here.
What the hell are they?
They're us, that's all. There's no more room in hell.
What?
Something my granddaddy used to tell us. You know Macumba? Voodoo. Granddad was a priest in Trinidad. Used to tell us, when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Communion After Dark.
and fall, sweating bodies, naked skin. There is no hate, only substance.
final statement.
Statement to what? State what? I am not guilty of the charge of capital murder. Steal me and my family's money. My truth will always be my truth. There is no kin and no friend. No fear what you do to me. No kin to you undertaker, murderer, fucking murderer, fucking cunt to the state. What type of fucking state murders people? Man, just fuck it all. Just fuck it all. Fuck you all. Fuck all this shit. Get my money. Give me my right. Give me my right. Give me my right. Give me my right. Give me my life back. Give me my life back. Fuck y'all.
can cure your disease. If you were a sinner, I could make you believe. Lay you down like 1, 2, 3. I roll back in ecstasy. I know all your secrets, I can cure ya. Cure your disease. Cure your disease. Cure your. Cure your disease. I can smell your sickness, I can cure ya. Cure your disease. 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 Cure your disease.
After Dark, it is the week of October 13th. Wow, we're already 2 weeks into the spooky month. So we started off with a spooky sample this week too. So get ready for Halloween. You just heard my set, and the last track you heard in my set was by the band Red Cell. I don't know if they're really spooky, but Red Cell's out of Sweden. They're a really cool synthpop project that's been around for a number of years now. But they have a new single out though. It's called Disease. It's a digital single you can pick up. Go buy it. The sixth track of my set was by Fix8 Sedate or Fix8 Sedate. Sedate? I don't know. They're out of Germany.
Fix8 Sedate.
Thank you. They're out of Germany. They have their brand new album out now, and the album's called Octagram. It's on Dependent. The song I played off the album is called Blisters. So give that some love. I saw DJ Griffin was raving about the album. So he definitely worth checking out. Fifth track of my set was by Electronic Frequency, a dark electro band out of Germany, with their new single Self Protection. And that was the Destroy Me Again mix of that track on the Self Protection EP. And you self-released.
All right. The fourth song that DJ Pumpkin O'Dice played is Sleek Teeth. This is a brand new single, The River, and that is, of course, self-released. You can pick it up. If you have a chance to see this artist live, I think you should. It is a really, really, really good act to see live. Very dancey, high energy. I loved it.
Yeah, I have their shirt on too, and that new single's great. Really good single.
All right, the third track we heard is by Sven Phalanax and 11FX from Germany and Mexico accordingly, and the song was called The Battle Continues, featuring Miss Kitty, and that's from The Battle Continues out on Infacted Recordings.
Miss Kitty. All right, cool. That's a very pumpy dance floor track there. There's also some really good remixes of that track on that release. The second song I played was a new single from the synthpop band 12 Illusions out of Germany. The song's called Libertine, and that's on Infacted Recordings. It's available now. And I started off with brand new T.O.Y. out of Germany. T.O.Y. has another single out off their upcoming album. The song I play is called To the Stars. And the album's going to be called The Prophet. And that's on Artifact Records, which I think is pretty cool that they're on Artifact. I wasn't even aware that they were signed to that label now, but good to hear. I'm sure. I'm guessing you already ordered the limited vinyl for that, huh, Tom? The white.
Yeah, I got vinyl coming. Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to get that too. I need to grab one before they disappear because it does say they're limited.
And now, vinyl-wise, how many records do you boys each own?
I haven't counted mine recently, to be honest with you. I have a good chunk, but I don't know how many. Tom's got more.
Mike just recently got a record stand thing that I think it's cumbersome. I feel like for the size of it, it should be able to hold more records.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like wondering how many records you guys have.
How many does it hold that he got?
450. 450 records.
Okay.
And he still has tons and tons of records.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't gone on my way to count my records, so. But I know Gold's got more than 450 for sure.
Oh, definitely. And box sets.
Box sets, yeah, well, that's true. Box sets alone. Did you, do you know how many you have, Gold? You don't know how many you do. I mean, you haven't counted yours, I'm guessing, recently, have you?
No, it's probably like about 50 crates.
50 crates would be, what, it's like 100 per crate. How many fit in a crate?
Maybe 100.
Like 100.
It depends
right?
on
They're so thin.
It depends on the size of the record. Depends on the size of the record. You know, and like if it's a big box set, like you already talked about, because some of those box sets are pretty bulky. But all right, Winters, enough about box sets. Let's get our shot of the week in honor of the spooky month and our donors.
All right. Shot of the week time. I am doing a weed shot. It's a company called Brez. And it's just a little 5% thing. It'll help me sleep tonight.
What about you, Gold?
It's green chartreuse.
All right, I got watermelon. So cheers.
All right, cheers, everybody.
Drink your drink.
Yeah,
That's
that tastes like grapefruit, but it's heavy on the weed flavor.
It's not alcohol. That's weed. You're drinking weed. That watermelon liqueur is great. I could drink a lot of that. It's just not good for you.
It's watermelon what?
Just liqueur.
Oh,
Just
it's not
schnapps.
vodka.
Just
Yeah.
schnapps. Oh, just schnapps. No vodka.
Is that like a pucker?
It wasn't too sour. It wasn't too sour. No. What's green chartreuse? Is that isn't that what is that? Was that absinthe?
No, it's just liquor.
Oh, just liquor? I don't think I've ever had that before.
It's kind of
Was
bitter.
Bitter? Alright. So there was the first set of our show. We have a second set coming up from Winters here in the
No, from Gold.
Oh, Gold's next. I'm sorry. I did want to thank, though, everybody again. Now we can actually officially say Absolution Fest, which happened in Tampa this past weekend, was a success, and it was a wonderful time. Thank you very much to everybody
2 weeks
who came
ago.
out.
At this point.
Oh, was it 2 weeks ago? Whatever it was. It doesn't matter. You people don't care. But look, honestly, it was I just wanted to say thank you, because the people that came out, it was fantastic. It was one of the better years we've had for that event, and think it may have been the best. So yeah, it was a good time. There's a lot of good bands. Thank you to everybody again who supported it and came out. If you live in the Florida area, got 2 cool shows coming up in October. Legendary Pink Dots is this coming Wednesday, so if you're hearing this in a couple days, the band will be here at New World. So if you're interested, they're a band, obviously it's been around for a long time, and there's a lot of fans out there. They will be here this coming Wednesday, and then on October 25th, the big show at the Orpheum, Lebanon Hanover, playing their only Florida date. First time in Florida, too. Very excited about that. That show is going to be a blast. It's going to be a large group of people there for that. It's going to be fun. Winters is DJing it, and my new favorite artist, Jim Brown, is doing support for that show.
And so is Audra Tasker.
Yeah.
A friend of mine and an artist that I've followed forever. We have every vinyl.
It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nick's good. No, he's good live. It's gonna be a great show. We just saw Qual, which is what's his name, William from Lebanon Hanover. Man, he is crazy amazing live.
I know.
That was a treat.
A photo. Me and my husband were up front, and somebody took a really cool photo of Qual blessing my husband. lifting him from the
Man,
sea.
that guy had a lot of energy. A ton of
That was
energy.
awesome. That was awesome. It was surreal.
He was like nonstop.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely worth seeing
Mm.
as Qual too. I don't know how many more dates he has left.
Isn't he
in
on
the
tour
States,
right now?
But
Yeah,
he
he
went.
is,
Yeah,
because I
he's
follow
playing
him
other
and he's
shows.
posting
Yes.
all the different things. So if you get a chance to see Qual while he's out there, definitely do so. I know it's just one guy, but he fills the room, like for sure.
No doubt, 100%.
Mhm.
And I don't know when I'm not sure when his actual tour ends, because he obviously stops and then he starts off with Lebanon Hanover. So, what a treat! You get William twice in like a short period of time here in Tampa. That'll be interesting. Should be a good time. Anyways, all right. Gold's next with music, so come on back.
Okay.
This is Created After Dark Radio, and you are listening to DJ Gold.
Of the classes of zombies, one type is caused by occult phenomena that cannot be reliably monitored, predicted, or proven to exist. Zombies caused by occult phenomena are EMZs, evil magic zombies.
Can death be outwitted? Is the secret of eternal life just around that corner? Today, medical science patches up mutilated bodies, transplanting human skin, eyes, limbs, even vital organs. Is the next step the transplantation of the human brain? Or in the ancient folk legends, tales are told of blood-sucking vampires, crawling out of graves to live on the bodies of helpless victims. Is man now doomed to produce a race of ever-living monstrosities, worse than the vampires of legend? Will ruthless men and women of great wealth and power greedily buy or steal the living bodies of the young and beautiful, so their brains may live on forever?
Braindead.
Shadows
You came with a blade, and all that love that still surrounds me. You left me in the grave. You've burned the bridges, melted crowns. I wanted peace, you shut me down. You've burned the bridges, melted crowns. I wanted peace, you shut me down.
Braindead.
Open your sights, lift your hands, stand against and resist. Open your hearts, raise your voice, stand against and resist. Open your sights, lift your hands, stand against and resist. Open your hearts, raise your voice, stand against and resist.
All right, welcome back to Communion After Dark. I'm DJ Tom. You just heard my set, and the last band you heard was called Mink from Germany, and the song was called Resist, and this is the Remixed by Accessory digital single that's out on Bandcamp now. And prior to that, we heard brand new distorted single, cover classic Sleeper in Metropolis. It's a digital single you can get out on Infacted Recordings. And then the fifth track you heard was brand new Ultra Sunn from Belgium with a song called You Came With a Blade. And this is from their latest release called The Beast in You, out on Artifact Records.
Yeah, I believe that album is now fully out for purchase if you want to grab it.
All right, and the fourth song that DJ Tom Gold played is a favorite artist of mine, Dina Summer, out of Germany, and this is Disco Goth. This is the Populists remix, and this is, of course, on the Girls Gang Deluxe Edition, and it is Iptiminus Discos is the name of the label, and that is a really dancey, fun disco song.
All right, the third track that Gold played was by the Cohrsi out of Germany with the song Du Tust Mir Gut. And that's on the album Lebanon, which is on their own label.
This project is so cool. I love his voice.
The second track you heard was brand new Echodead from Germany with a song called Braindead. And that's a digital single you can get on Dead Lounge Music at Bandcamp. And then started off with brand new God Module from the US with their song called Evil Magic Zombies. And this is a upcoming digital single, but you heard it here first.
Nice.
Another cat exclusive by Gold.
That's pretty exciting, huh?
That's our friend Jason. I
Come
know.
on. Tom, you gotta give more love to that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How many years has it been since he released an album with? Yeah, how many? It's been a long time, right?
I don't know.
It's gotta have been like, God, I can't remember the last time God Module put something out. Maybe we can find out somehow.
I thought it was like 6 years ago.
Was the album
The Unsound? The Unsound.
The Unsound, yep. Yeah, I don't know when. I'm not even sure when that came out exactly. But yeah, it's been a while. Let's put it that way. God, it's cool to see he's back. I didn't know if he was ever going to put out new music or not. Yeah, 2019 or 2018 actually. Wow. So it has been a while.
So like 6 years ago. I was right.
So yeah, a little over 6 years now. Going on, well, 7 years actually. So yeah, pretty cool. And I didn't know it was legal for a band to remix their own music. I'm just giving Dirk crap, because obviously Mink is Dirk Steyer, and he's also the man behind Accessory as well. But this is pretty cool that he did that and actually remixed it as well.
Well, they're two different projects with two different sounds.
They are.
You know.
They are. Yeah, they are. For sure. 100%. All right. Let's do our donators. Thank you again. The donations for this week, or for the month, these are all monthly donors. Ruben Carter, Pamela Gilino, James Weichert, Alexander Uphoff, John Cuff, who just came out to Absolution. Thank you, John, for traveling down for that. Kat Lee, who's also at Absolution. Kat's local.
Thank
Stephen
you,
Urquieta.
Kat.
Yeah. Stephen Urquieta, David Krushmer, Rupert Oswald, Dominic Witzak, Marcus Kuninstein, Andrzej Mirchek, David Munoz, Luis Garcia Rivera. David, you need to come and visit us. We would like to meet you. Aaron Wallach, Tobias Sargent, Alan Huddleston, Shelley Wiley, Ravens and Rockers, John Dillinger, Sven Wilson, Jill P., Genevieve Bergeron, Jan Nicholas Arith, Yearwood Press, Teresa Chen, Joseph Fair, and Catherine Bowles. And we did get one new monthly donor this past week from a person named Ryan Cunningham. Thank you, Ryan, for joining us. Ryan is from Toronto.
Ooh, thank you, Ryan.
Very cool. I love Toronto. Never been there, but I think I would love it. They probably got some good poutine there. I love poutine. when it's done right. Yeah, when it's done right, it's good. Plus, they got Blue Jays. Is that where the Blue Jays are from? Toronto?
We have Blue Jays here.
Well, we have them here too, but they have a baseball team called the Toronto Blue Jays. So I thought maybe Blue Jays were like a kind of a big thing in Toronto. No, not just that. I mean, if they're called the Blue Jays, maybe it's a reason for that. Maybe like a popular bird there. You don't see a lot of Blue Jays in Florida, do you?
I do.
What?
In my backyard. They like peanuts.
I love the color of Blue Jays. You don't
They're not
see
pretty
cardinals,
though. They're not pretty after spring because it's the fledglings, and they have barely any feathers, and they look like, I don't know, little Skeksis flying about.
What's a
Skeksis? They don't have all their from her crystal, the Skeksis. They look all weird, like zombie birds, because they're growing their feathers in. Yeah.
That's on Zombie Nation. Hey, Gold, I found out what your festival was that you're going to. It's called Plague Noir.
Yeah, the Black Beach.
Is that what it's called? The Black Beach? That's how it translates?
Something like that.
Good festival, it looks like.
I like the name. It's like a really sexy name. I like it. Noir.
So Tom, are you gonna DJ that too? Are you DJing it?
No.
Oh, just going to hang out. Yeah. So there you go. Now you know where Tom's going to be in November. In case, because I know we have a lot of German listeners. You can find Tom. All you have to do is look for the guy that looks like Bill Lieb. That's with Tom, and you'll be able to spot Tom because he's going to be traveling with Bill Lieb's doppelganger. Which is our friend John, but that just keep an eye out for the blonde hair, and you can spot Tom, and then go take some pictures with him. Tom, you enjoy taking pictures with the German listeners, don't you?
Sure, I'll take a picture with him.
There you go.
And I wanted to say thank you to this week's model. This week's model does a lot of hard work on the back end for Command After Dark and the promotions aspect, and she's a huge supporter of live music, the scene, the castle, everything. I don't know how she does it. Sandra, who takes all of our photos and everything like that, wanted to submit a photo to be a model. So that's our model this week. So
Very
thank
cool.
you, Sandra.
Sandra's awesome.
She does a lot of work
ton
on
of
the back
stuff.
end, and she's big, huge supporter of the scene. So thank you for being awesome.
She comes out to all the shows, which I love.
Goes to the castle right after. And if there isn't a show, she's at the castle.
Yeah, big supporter, no doubt. All right, Winters, you got some icy cold music coming up.
I do. I'm last, so I'm coming in cold.
This is Leading After Dark Radio, and you are listening to DJ Winters.
DJ
weather. I believe in the evil in human nature. This is a wicked world. And in a wicked world, wicked people are born.
When the cult breaks down and there's nowhere to run, and you're torn, and you're torn. When the cult breaks down, and you've nowhere to run, and you're torn, I bet you wish you were never born. Breaks down and there's nowhere to run, and you're torn, and you're torn. When the cult breaks down and there's nowhere to run, and you're torn, I bet you wish you were never born.
flesh and bone, yours and mine. I'll be your sacrifice, and you know it's no crime to spend your time wasting mine. If you lie, it's a sign that I'll be your sacrifice, and you know it's no crime. Spend your
to Community After Dark. This is Winters. You just heard my set. That last song that you heard is Night in Athens out of the UK. And this is the song Wither, but it's spelled with only one vowel. So it's WITHR. And it's featuring Scalexis. And this is a single. They are on Artifact Records. I fell in love with this, so I ended my set with it. It's a little slower, but it's very pretty. And before that was World Interrupted out of Poland. It's been a minute since they have released something. Super excited. They wrote me because I'm a huge supporter. I've followed them forever and told me that they do have an album coming out. I went and pre-ordered immediately because I love what they do. The song that I played is Bez CB Nick. I probably butchered that. And it's on the upcoming album Sorrow, Bring Me Joy, that is releasing October 23rd. They are on Requiem Records. Really good Darkwave, dark music there.
Fourth choice song Winter's play was by a band called Occults out of the US. She played the track Crimes, and that's on the Crimes Your Sacrifice single, which is self-released. So go get it on their Bandcamp if you're a fan of Occults. I know they've been playing some shows in the US, so maybe some people have caught them live.
They are another up-and-coming band from California. California is really hot right now. And the name of the song is Crimes Your Sacrifice. That's the name of the single.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's on the same. Okay, yeah.
Right, the third track we heard was by the Crystalline Stricture from the UK, and the song is called You Break. That's from the You Break single from Ton Recordings.
Yep, another single by one of my favorite artists that is minimal synth. I love his vocals and his lyrics, so of course I played it. And the second song that I played is Endless Me out of Germany. This is the song Silence of Pain, which is on a 2-track EP called Elaine. So you get Silence of Pain and Elaine on that. And this is self-released. I hope you liked it. And I started everything off with another single by SCHONWALD, which is an artist I've followed forever out of Italy. And they're finally releasing new music, and I'm super excited about it. This is a new single called STARLESS. And yeah, I hope you like it. When I'm lost, I'm cold, I'm dark. It's your typical weekly winter set. So yeah, I hope you liked it.
All right. Now, at this time we usually read our listener comments, so I guess we will do that. Winters, you just did your set, so why don't you read some comments?
Okay, so this one's from Daniel Sourwine. I totally forgot to put up my Halloween decorations at work. Good shout, Paradise. And I got my pumpkin. Yeah. I got one of my pumpkins going. Yeah. And
you should have a lot of Halloween stuff in your house.
I do. The other room has tons of pumpkins, but
okay.
DJ T.O.Y. Dylanolinka. The usual link, but hilarious in this pre-show dialogue. Loving for it. Laugh out loud. I think they're talking about the opener that Gold picked. The dicks.
Large amount.
A lot of comments on that. Everybody loves that. So, and then Luca Luna said, "Golden Winter's the best this early morning. DJ Paradise was pretty darn good." We beat you, Mark.
Whatever.
0 Point Thoughts said, "Having this start with a Letterkenny bit was my sign that I was meant to listen to this mix. Thank you."
What is this Letterkenny shit? I don't know anything about it.
It's hilarious. Mike and I need to take the time to go and watch them. They're little skits that it's like a Mennonite family, and they're the Dicks.
Oh wow!
Well, that's just part of the show. Those are just some of the characters, but it's mostly on the three.
Large amount of comments on it.
Is it on Comedy Central or what is it on?
I don't know. It's really old. I'm sure you can find it somewhere.
Oh, okay, but I mean, is it still like active, or is this like an older show that?
They stopped like after like 8 seasons or something like that.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, Mike and I are gonna
8 or
go.
9, I can't remember.
We're gonna go binge it.
Oh wow,
it sounds hilarious.
I want to binge something other than food.
All right, and then the last one for me is David Munoz. He said, "Happy start to a spooky month, CAD," and he put a little pumpkin, which I love.
Yeah,
Gold
David
started this one on the right foot with that Agnes track. That was killer. The Devil in the Universe track from Winters, that was my favorite track from her set. And the Fixate Sedate track from Paradise's set made it to my Bandcamp wish list. Beware the pumpkin spice.
No doubt.
And if you look at Mark's name that I gave him this week, because I'm going to give us all spooky names leading up to Halloween. He is Pumpkin O' Dice, and Gold is Golden Tombstone. You know, like I was gonna put Tombstone, but
I like Tombstone.
And then I am what am I? I'm Wicked Witch of Winters. Yeah,
That works good for you too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a witch. See the nose. I got a witch.
I hope David Munoz comes to visit one of these days. That'd be cool to meet him.
I know, that would be awesome. And he's in California, right? Where all these bands are.
New Mexico, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. He might be in California. I don't know. Who knows? I'm probably wrong.
I thought he was in California because he was going to go to the Cinco de Mayo and didn't make it.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you're right. You're right. He's in California.
I have a better memory than you.
You do. I don't have a memory anymore. It's gone. All right. Winters, what's your last song?
My last song is, because of an up-and-coming show, Lebanon Hanover out of Germany. And this is Hard Drug. And I played the Qual remix because I just recently saw Qual and he blew my mind. And this was a single. They're on Fabrica Records. And yeah, I'm amped up to see Lebanon. If you're in the US, they're on their US tour. Don't miss it. It will be a lot of fun. Enjoy.
It's gonna be epic. Welcome back to Community After Dark. That was our show. That was our music. I hope you enjoyed it. Some good stuff, new stuff. Got module exclusive on here, which was pretty damn cool considering it's been a long time since Jason released anything. It's exciting to see him back. New T.O.Y coming out. Some good stuff, man, from some bands. Diary of Dreams last week. Some good bands.
I know,
right.
Jason I haven't seen in so long. I'm overdue, Jason, for a Jason hug.
Yeah, he needs to come and tour as God Module and play in Florida again. I don't know what happened. He used to live here. He hates Florida now. Hates it. All right. But maybe one of these days he'll come back. Who knows? Don't hate the people, though. Just hate the state. If you don't like the state, that's one thing. We all miss God Module, though. All right, so comments from our listeners again. Shicky 72. Yeah, Shicky says Super Dragon Punch out of Belgium. Hassel or Hassa, like pasta, but Hasta was the Reaper remix. Oh wow, absolutely epic song. Thanks for introducing this song. That was gold. Gold introduced that one. Embrace this IL. Whatever. That Dancing Alone one was a bit of a kicker right there. I think he meant Dancing Plague? Could be wrong.
I think so, yeah.
I didn't see any Dancing Alone tracks we played last week, so I'm assuming Dancing Plague, but yeah, I agree. And we just saw Dancing Plague again at Absolution, and yeah, he's gone much like one of those artists that you see like a couple of times, and he's gone and keeps shooting up. His live performances even that much better.
His voice it's crazy. It's just if you talk to Connor, he's so quiet.
He is.
And so reserved, and he just lets it all loose on stage. It's crazy. And we all went to the castle that Friday. I took them all over, and he was dancing until he shut the club down dancing.
Wow. So. Yeah, that'd be cool. I wish I could have seen that. All right, awesome mixes. Last comments from Lady Gaga in Space. Oh wow, I love that name. That's the new winner on YouTube.
That's
awesome mixes for the best time of the year. Yeah, thank you, Lady Gaga in Space. That's really cool. I love that. Now we got some more comments from Gold.
Let's see, we got one from Joseph Mathiasen, 5432. Says, props to Mark Solitary Experiments t-shirt. I still listen to Achromatic all the time. Beautiful song.
Those are Gold's friends.
Yeah.
We got one from at Larry Brent 242. The new Fixate Today album is brilliant.
Yeah. Good job, Larry.
And we got one from Jörg Lehman B7Y. I wish I could be in Tampa.
Come on! Meet us.
And then we got one from KMJ36. Y'all need to do picklebacks. A group of us did them at Spookeasy on Friday and Saturday night. Thanks, Michelle Morphus. Christina Marie.
What?
Oh, I would have been one of those people that did the pickleback, but yeah. I broke the rules. I poured my pickle juice, because you're supposed to chase it with the pickle juice, the whiskey, the Jameson, and I poured my pickle juice in it, and me and Mounts both did, because we don't like warm shots, so we got a cup of ice, because apparently we're bougie, and we poured both of them, the whiskey and the pickle, in the ice, and shook it around, and poured it back. So, a cold whiskey pickle shot.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. Yeah. Christina Marie, we know her.
I didn't know it was her. I should have said in my Long Island accent.
You should have. That would have been better, man.
Oh my gosh,
right,
she's
so,
hilarious. She's like Lorraine's mom. I love it.
We do have a Halloween show coming up this month. So stay tuned for that. I think Mouse may be joining us. We hope that'll be a lot of fun. So stick around. You may have the guy from Dawn of Ashes one of these days joining us. I'm not sure when that will be, but we would love to have him on again, or for the first time. We've talked to him, and I know he's interested, so that might happen. And then the year-end shows will be coming up in the near future as well, because before you know it, it's New Year's, and we're into 2026.
But we're not going to go so fast through October. So I want everybody to comment. What do you plan on being for Halloween if you dress up?
Yeah.
Because
Hey, you know
Halloween
what?
excites me.
That's
My
good.
favorite.
That's a good idea. And you know what? Since we always do samples before the show. If you have any good horror samples, send them to us.
Well, there's only 2 or 3 weeks until
Yeah.
Halloween. But if you want to send some, yeah, I've already got mine for next week.
Oh, Winters is trumping you. Halloween will be coming up, and we're gonna.
I want to know what everybody's doing. Like, what brings you joy during the Halloween season if you celebrate it? I'm obviously huge into Halloween. I enjoy getting dressed up, but I haven't really had any years that I've done it. I usually go I've been trick-or-treating with my nieces and my nephews, which is fun because I still get dressed up to go do that. And fun fact, adults get booze now when you take the kids trick-or-treating. We get our own trick-or-treat.
And Halloween this year falls on a Friday.
It does. The castle is going to be out of control.
Gold, are you ready for that? You're not saying much. I know you gotta be ready.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I always
your
picture the
busiest day of the
castle
year.
on Halloween like a cartoon. Like, you know those old Halloween cartoons with the skeletons dancing? I always picture the castle. Like, you know how the buildings move and dance? I always picture the castle doing that every Halloween, just moving and dancing, and everybody's dressed up in their spooky outfits. No, the best costume that I ever saw at the castle ever was somebody showing up as a full From the Dark Crystal Skeksis giant with the spikes out of the back, and you know how people used to go crazy with their costumes, and it was crazy watching them walk in the building. They had to duck to come into the ballroom. It was crazy how they got up the stairs. I don't even know, but
Castle on Halloween is to be seen for sure. If you have not done that, you need to go. It is a great time. I do miss Ybor City, where the castle is located, with Wavoween though as well, because that was
so much
fun time. All right, well, that is our show for this week. We hope you enjoyed it. All right, sounds good.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Have a spooky week.
Take care.
Will someone turn off that music? That's enough. I'm putting an end to this freak show right now.